Week 4 of the high school football season brings a light schedule to the area with only 4 games on tap. But one of those games will be history-making in a sense when Waynesboro travels to Riverheads for the first meeting ever between those two schools.
I think turnovers are going to be key in this game. Waynesboro had 4 last week against Stuarts Draft in the first half alone, and they went down 21-0. Riverheads forced 5 against Nelson County, went up big. Whoever wins the turnover ratio is probably going to have a good chance to win this game.
Much like Stuarts Draft a week ago, Riverheads will want to use its depth at running back to wear down the Waynesboro defense.
Even though the Little Giants and Gladiators have never played before, their head coaches, Derek McDaniel at Waynesboro and Robert Casto at Riverheads, are quite familiar with each other from McDaniel's days at Wilson Memorial.
I think Riverheads can make a statement early against Waynesboro, maybe force a 3-and-out, an interception, maybe a fumble. I think that's the identity of their defense, maybe making plays, making turnovers on the other side of the field.
Riverheads will not only want to run the ball to keep the Waynesboro defense on the field, but they also want to do it to keep quarterback Chris Baker off the field.
Riverheads was given a big boost last week when Chance Staten got back in the lineup after an injury forced him out. He made a couple big plays, both rushing the ball and catching the ball. But I think more interesting in this game might be how Kendall Casto plays. He went 4 for 5 a week ago, and I think this week he could be a little bit more aggressive out of the pocket.
If Riverheads can come out, start quick, it'll help them in a big way. Waynesboro hasn't done a very good job of playing from behind so far this season. If the Gladiators can do that early in this game, it'll put them in a better position.
When McDaniel was at Wilson, those two schools had quite a few knockdown, drag-out battles.
For Waynesboro, it's about gap defense. Waynesboro's head coach, Derek McDaniel, knows very well about the wing T offense that Robert Casto runs at Riverheads. If Waynesboro is able to plug that gap, make some plays from the box, Waynesboro is going to have a better chance on defense to maybe limit Riverheads early in this game.
One of the biggest weaknesses for Waynesboro so far this season has been their mental errors and penalties. If the Little Giants can cut down just a little bit, it'll put them in a much better position to win.
McDaniel will be quite familiar with how the Riverheads offense works, particularly with the potent running game that the Gladiators present.
Remember the name Jordan Alexander for Waynesboro. This kid can really do everything. He is a wide receiver, he's a safety, he's a kick returner, he's a punter. He can probably do your homework if you ask him to. I think if he makes plays for Waynesboro, they're going to have a better chance to win this game.
Waynesboro's speed and athleticism is something that isn't matched by many teams around the area. If they can use that to their advantage against Riverheads, it'll put them in a much better position.
Bottom line for Waynesboro, they have to manage the clock and they have to sustain drives on offense. If they can do that, I think they have a better chance to win.
A week ago against Stuarts Draft, Waynesboro wasn't able to get off the field on 3rd down. If they aren't able to do that against the Gladiators, they could be in for a long night.
The grim reality on this game is Waynesboro's losing streak will reach another high number as the Gladiators will prevail in a big way, 56-13.
If anything, I think Waynesboro, I just said I think again. All right.
Wait a minute. Let me just start all over again.
Last week was bad.